Hello, y'all. Hold on. So what's up? How is everybody? Hi, Uncle. Hi, Terry. Hi, Missy. Did everyone have a good, what the fuck's today? Did everybody have a good couple days? Hello, Mandy. I have been a decorating fool the last couple of days. Now, I do post some of my makes on Facebook, but the ones I made today, I didn't post on there. So I will be showing those in a little bit. And yes, bats eat bugs, but they don't eat wasps. They're more into like skeeters. I had a good couple days. So everybody knows I retired, and so everything has been so good. And as of today, all of my cards, like Tractor Supply, Lowe's, Venmo, the care credits for like the piggies, veterinarians. I had the loan that I had taken out for my roof and my fence. I paid everything off today. Everything. I don't owe anybody 1 cent. No more monthly payments. Nothing. Everything is paid for. That's like a great feeling. Everything's paid. And I'll pay my, of course, mortgage and your cell phone and your electric and that shit you pay every month. But I have no credit cards. My care credit from all the doctors, the vet bills that I had, from Cash and Wilbur, and so let's pray that there won't be any of those anytime soon. So. But it just made me feel so good that I was able to do that today. And I literally went into Tractor and said, yep, I'd like to pay that off. I went into Lowe's. I paid that off. I did the Venmo, paid it off online. It was awesome. And then this weekend, I'm going to get a vehicle that has good gas mileage. This 10 miles to the gallon, is getting a little old. I love my truck, though. She's a 14. She has 86,000 miles on her and in great shape. And she's paid off. I won't get rid of her. So the girls are coming this weekend. And then next weekend, I will be up spending the weekend with my other. Well, you guys have met Wheezy's wife, Tanya. She came into the podcast one evening. But they moved up to Georgia, and I'm going to be staying up there with them, and he's going to go with me to look at. I'm looking at several properties. I think I've got like 6 to look at. So it's a good weekend. I'm going up. It's Tanya's birthday, so I've got her this cool little gift. And actually, I don't think she's coming. I think he didn't tell her I'm going to be a surprise for her birthday. So I haven't seen them in a while, so I'm happy to get to go spend some time with them. And then the next weekend, me and Annie will be back at the Haunted Tea House for round 2. And this time I won't forget my headphones. Last time I forgot my damn headphones and we couldn't do the Estes method. But this time I've already got the headphones in the bag, so I won't be taking them back out. So we can do the Estes method next time. So what have y'all been up to? What did you guys do? I talk to Uncle probably daily. I know I talk to Missy every day. I talk to Terry almost every day. I talk to Steven almost every day. We might go a couple days. I guess I talk to y'all all the time. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. I've been working outside. I'm not working outside as much with my back. I'm telling y'all. But I finally did my new insurance has taken effect now. So I now have made an appointment with my pain doctor. He can't take me till December 9th, but I'm going to try to get set up for an injection. I always piss people off. I do, like, on purpose. You can't help it. It's a habit, and I have fun doing it. So, but yeah, I didn't have a topic for tonight. I ran around today and got sidetracked several times. So I did not come up with a topic for tonight. So I said, fuck it, let's just BS. We'll talk about anything and everything. What, in your wrist, Terry? So y'all know when I had initially I blew out my SI joint when I was building something outside. That was my first injection in my lower back. I never had an issue with my lower back until I blew out my SI joint. Now this is my third time blowing out my same SI joint on the right hand side. Oh, yeah, me too. Oh, where are you talking about your neck, Terry? I had physical therapy while I was there. My other half decided to decorate the house. Oh. Did he do everything? So I can understand that he was trying to do something nice, like a nice gesture. And kudos to him for that. You don't find many guys that would do that. So I'm looking at that as at a good thing because I thought that's a nice thought that he had. But knowing how much you like doing it and that you want to do it, I shame on him for not waiting on you and letting you at least be a part of that. But I can understand his trying to be nice. But yeah, I'd probably be a little irritated too. Yeah. See, my neck doesn't hurt. My right arm still hurts. That hasn't changed anything. I'm still dropping shit. I'm still getting the sharp pains down my right arm. That has not changed. The surgery did not work at all. So, yeah. The 13th off this month, my dad goes to have the Watchman procedure done. So your thoughts, and what is that? See, now I'm going to learn something new today. I don't know what the Watchman procedure is. So now we're all like invested. We're like waiting. Oh, no. That sucks, Terry. Yeah. And it's just so weird because like it's so weird because I was not having, like, my neck will hurt sometimes, but it's more my right arm that hurts. Like it comes from the neck and I can feel it shoot down through my shoulder and then it goes underneath and shoots down and it feels like a pain going through my hand. And then these two fingers, they go completely numb and they'll turn white and they're freezing. And then I have to literally go and put my hand under hot water and then you can see them starting to turn red again. You can see, and then I'll get all my feeling back. Isn't that weird? Well, I'm thinking uncle is typing. But yeah, we will absolutely keep him in our thoughts and prayers, please, for your dad. Let me move this over. We're like waiting for uncle's message. I'm actually thinking my mom, they go through the groin and place a parachute like thing in the left atrial appendage, a small pouch in the heart to prevent clots from forming. Now, I've heard of a stent, but I've never heard of a parachute. So, but absolutely prayers and positive thoughts for your dad. And that is, when did you say? The 13th, November 13th. Absolutely. Now, my mom is going to have a procedure. She has to go back in 6 months. My mom has a heart murmur, and I guess just, her getting older, and it's just progressively gotten worse. So now they're wanting to go through the groin, and they go up, and I don't know that, but they can fix it. I don't know how, but they fix it. So she's supposed to go back in 6 months. And if it starts to get worse, then they're going to do it. So I'll keep y'all posted on that. But I hear that they're doing a lot of surgeries like that. Like, it's absolutely amazing. There was a guy at my work who went to the hospital with some issues, and they went through the groin and put a stent in his heart in there. So I mean, that's crazy. And yeah, and then my mom actually knows somebody who had that, where they go up through the groin and did something, and they didn't even numb it. They didn't put him under, and he was wide awake and watched it on camera, the whole thing. And he said it didn't hurt and didn't feel a thing. That's crazy. Stop clots that could cause strokes, and we'll get him off blood. That's great. No, that's great. Did they say how long the procedure takes? They do it. Did heart carbs. Heart carbs. I don't know what heart carbs are. Oh, damn, autocorrect. That's why I was like, I don't know what heart carbs are. Yes. But isn't catheter that word? That's where they burn something, though, right? Isn't that the catheter? The catheter, or the catheter? The catheter somethingnation. That's like a tongue twister for me. I can't say it. Okay, the cath. Okay. Isn't that where they burn or send? So, hey, Ayla, how you doing? No, what I'm saying is the cat. Oh no, why am I thinking something else? Carterization. What is that where they burn your nerves? Oh, ablation. Yeah, but that don't they? Oh, maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Okay, my bad. My bad. See, that's why I ain't no doctor. Mm. Nope, 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 nope. Could you see me as your fucking doctor and you walk in? I can't even pronounce the shit. Yeah, we're going to do this word here. It's ridiculous. Okay, that's cool. The nerve is RFA radio frequency. I don't know what that means. Cauterization. That's what I'm thinking. Thank you, Ayla. That is the word I thought. Cauterization. You were typing catheterization. Okay. That's why I was like, I have no idea. Cortize. I don't know these doctor terms. I'm a dingbat. Y'all know that? Okay. And how old's your dad, Uncle? Oh, I've got to spread. Oh, I got to straighten my legs out a little bit. Okay. See, it just makes me nervous because my mom's 88. And, but she asked him, she's like, I thought nobody would do surgery on me at this age. And they were like, no, you're not going to be totally put to sleep. You're just going to get like a little twilight to make you not care. And they just do it. Like, he's like, we do it on all the time. Like, it's like nothing. 60 something. My God, your parents are young. Well, let's see. If she's 88 now, when I was 40, she was, oh God, I am so bad with math in my head. So 88 minus 13. 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 7, 5, 70. She was 75 when I was 40. I was the late baby. I'm the baby. And she was, how old was she? Mom, I know you're watching. How old were you when I was born? I'll give you the same thing. Oh no, I went totally out. I totally was under. Oh, cool. Nothing wrong. She got herself a youngin'. You know, that's flattering. There was somebody in my DMs and I was like, come on, dude, I'm old enough to be your fucking mama. Like, you need to stop with that. It's flattering and thank you for the compliment, but go move on. Go find somebody your own age to. Oh, you were 35 when you had me. Okay. Okay. Should I have a neighbor? I have a neighbor. My mom can tell you he's freaking hot. He is so hot. He's a fireman. I knew him before he was fire. He was oh yeah. Before I got the big dose. Yeah, that's what it was. Okay. He was fucking he's hot. He's tall, he works out. Oh my God. He is so hot. But he was 23, I think, and was like, and every once in a while he'll still text me and be like, listen, I'm gonna go riding around the neighborhood. You want me to pick you up on the side by side and we'll drive around, listen to some music. and I'm always busy and I'm like, well, I'm not home, or I really appreciate if something's going on, or, whatever. Um, but yeah, he was, um, but it's flattering. It is flattering, but it's not something you actually go and do. No, you haven't met that neighbor. Mm. Mm-mm. No, you haven't. He's Irish. Well, anyway. Yeah, and every once in a while he'll be like, "Hey, I ended up getting like 4 extra bales, because he has cattle. He's right down the road, and he's like, I got like 4 extra bales from the cattle. Did your pigs want some?" And he'll go and just put them in the fence. Yeah, and then he'll text me, "I know you weren't home, so I just left them by your gate." Thank you. It's like he's just very thoughtful, and I'm having a brain fart on his name. I haven't talked to him in about a year. He probably found a girlfriend by now, but every once in a while I'll get a little phone call and I'm like, "Hey, how you doing?" But he's still just so young and freaking hot. Good Lord. No. No. This is one you won't forget, Terry. I look, but I have no interest in touching anymore. I just don't. It's the whole getting to know somebody, the talking, I don't want the BS. I ain't gonna answer to nobody. I don't want to have to deal with possessive. I'm never gonna deal with that shit again. So yeah. Mm. Well, he lives down the road. I know what he drives. He doesn't. I don't get to see him very often with his schedule. He went to firefighter, and then he became an EMT, and I think he was going to go for a full paramedic. Um, so I haven't talked to him, so I don't know if he's just been busy with school, and he takes care of all the cattle for his dad. Anyway, my mom will tell you what he look. Yeah, even my mom was like, he's nice looking. I'm like, yeah, and he's like 21. No, I think he was like 23 or 24 at the time, but I'm like, thank you, but nah. And I think about it, and I'm nah. Because it's that one thing that then you fucking stuck living real close to him, and no, I'm just not interested. So anyway, yeah, I'll have to text him sometime and see how he's doing, just to see how he's doing, and maybe he'll stop by or something. But yeah, I can already tell what you and Rita's gonna be doing. Wow, damn! What is this shit? Yeah. But yeah, so but of course, I mean, Terry, you and Rita met Justin, my friend Justin, my cop friend. That remember he brought Loki over for you guys to meet his canine, and he's freaking hot. But he's married, so he's off limits. If he wasn't, though, boy, but he is, and his wife is so sweet. But yeah, so, yeah. But yeah, y'all met Justin. What happened at the church with Tom? What happened at the church with Tom? At the church. What church with who? With Tom? Who? Oh, Todd. Okay, Todd. Okay. It's a bug fucking story. So I found an open door at a church because at night we were always on midnight shift, and we would go pull doors at night. Just it's business checks, and it's kind of a dark behind the church. There's lights out in front of the church, but kind of dark behind the church. So see, I've got the heebie-jeebies, and so I found an open door to the church. Well, when you find an open door, God forbid there be somebody inside doing something. So you are not to enter alone. So I got on the radio. I walked back to the front of the church and hid behind the wall. And I called for backup unit. Well, Todd was my sergeant at the time. This was before I got promoted. And so he arrived, and can't remember who there was three of us anyway, and they arrived, and we went in the church, and nobody was in there. So I think maybe just somebody had forgotten to lock it. But we went ahead and turned the little thing and shut it back. So we told the dispatch to contact the owner or whoever is in charge of the fucking thing and let them know that we'd searched it, and we closed the door back. There was no alarm or anything. So anyway, after we came back out and shut the door, we stood there and we were bullshit. I think it was Mark Eastie. Mark Eastie was the third person there. Good night, Terry. Love you. 2 days, girl. 2 days to go. Okay, so we were just standing there bullshitting, and then we were just kind of walking slow. And so we went ahead and walked all the way around the church. Well, as we were coming up the other side of the church, I walked right the fuck into a spider web, and I was going fucking crazy. I was screaming. I was beating the shit out of myself. I fell down. I busted my ass. I'm full uniform. I busted my ass. I landed right next to this fucking ant bed my arm went into the ant bed. So I'm beating my shit thinking I have a spider on me. I'm getting bit by fucking ants. I roll over into another spider web. It was the worst fucking night of my life. And them two stood there and was hysterical laughing, dying. I thought they were going to piss their pants. So that was not a good night for me. Thank God that was before, I peed my pants when I screamed, because now I would have done pissed my whole britches. But yeah, that wasn't a good night for me. I had the heebie-jeebies the whole rest of the night. I yanked my fucking jacket off. I had my outer vest off. I was beating myself slapped to death. Because of a spider web. No, they did not. The car, that was before we had the body cams, actually. And there was only cameras in the front of the car, and it was activated when your overheads were turned on. So we didn't have body cams yet. Yeah, and I'm so glad they didn't. So glad. I would have never lived that down. And it's so funny because Todd, and he's still a friend of mine today. And if I could ever talk his ass into coming on to the podcast, he could tell you these stories. There is another story, and I think I told this story when I was talking about my funny police videos before. So, same sergeant, same Todd, different night. Now, I had a traffic stop. I was at mile marker 97 in the northbound side. I was almost done with the issuing a citation. I was printing the citations and there was a bee flying around in my car. And I'm like, fuck, this is midnight shift. It was like 2:00 in the morning. See, I've got the heebie-jeebies. I feel like something's crawling on me. So I get out and I walk up to the car. I wanted to get him the hell out of there. I issued the citation and I came back. There's a fucking bee all around my car. And I'm like, oh, hell no. So I grabbed the phone out of my pants pocket and I called Sergeant. And he answered, what's up, girl? And I was like, Todd, get the fuck over here. And I hung up. He doesn't know. He turned his lights and sirens on to get to me. He arrived. He's like, what's the matter? So I explained to him, there's a bee in the car. And he's looking at me like, are you fucking serious? There's a bee in the car. You need to kill it. Get it out of my car. I ain't getting in my car if there's a bee in it. So I'm standing in front of my car with my arms crossed, and he's in my car, and he has my the clipboard. He has my clipboard, and you could see him and hear, bam, bam, and he did. And he was trying, and he finally stood out, and he's like, I killed it. I'm like, let me see the carcass. I made him go back in and fish out, and he showed me this fucking carcass of the bee that I made him kill. Oh, I don't know how he could stand me. He's like, you're a fucking bitch. I know. Mm-mm. So that's the two stories, and both with Todd. Does that's funny? Thank God he was like him and I were good friends before I ended up coming up to Key Largo, and then I worked on his shift. And they called it an A/, which is an acting sergeant. So if the sergeant is busy or in a meeting or on the phone and they need a supervisor, it'd be me. And then when I got my promotion, I got promoted, but I had to wait for that sergeant to leave before I took the position. So he was my good friend before I even worked on his shift. So it was funny. We had so much fun working in the Keys. I had so much fun though working in Belle Glade too. It was awesome. I've had so many good fun years as a police officer. I've worked with a really good bunch and it's lifelong friends to this day that I have. And it truly is like it's a bond you don't have, but with family. I wish I could talk Todd into coming on the podcast one night. You'd get a kick out of him. He's funny. He's retired. and he ended up with cancer 6 months after he retired, and he fought that, and he's cancer free now. But he lives down in Tampa. I think he's in Tampa now. And Mark Easty worked with us down in the Keys, and he works for Hillsborough County in Tampa as well. So there was a group of us that was just a clique. You know what I mean? Like it was Mark Easty. Jacek Szymanski is also in Tampa now, and we called him Ski. He was a Polish. Me, Mark, Jacek, Todd, Tom Kiffney, and then there was you've heard me talk about my Nick that was killed in the car crash, and Jose Burgos, which is FHP. So that was my whole clique down there in the Keys, and it was wonderful. The best people ever. So it's weird. I can think of all the places that I've worked and how many. Well, it's not a good thought, but I know of how 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's no longer with us. So, yeah. So Rooster, and you've heard me, you guys remember me talking about Rooster and Nick Pham, my Samoan buddy. I don't have a picture of Rooster though. Yes, it is awesome that he's cancer free. I think he was stage 2. If I remember correctly, it was colon cancer, but I think it was colon cancer. But yeah, he fought and cancer free now. So actually I haven't talked to him in about 6 months. Maybe I should reach out and see how he's doing. But he actually came in one night, and because he married one of the other girls that we worked with, and I was like, oh, and that's my friend Todd, and he's married. He's like, no, I'm not married. I was like, oh shit, you're gonna have to update me. So he did come in the podcast one night, but not as a guest. So, but anyway, so I have made, you guys know I've been on this fucking love that I'm, so y'all, I do all the woodwork outside. Like I build stuff. I'm a woodworker. And I started making these fucking things, and I'm having a blast making these things. And it's like each day I try to make 2 to 3 things, and I'm trying to think outside the box, and I'll see a picture of something, and then I try to make it with my own vision, like similar but not the same, if that makes sense. I try to put my own thing on it, own style, but I get the ideas from it. But yeah, I can I made a couple cute things today. What the hell did I made? I made some 3 big ornaments today, and I made this cute little, just a little like a little tiny mason jar, and I did that, and it's for a candle. And the other things I'm having to let those dry. Like I've started a couple things, but there's some things that with certain types of glue, you have to let it dry overnight. So I'm letting that dry. But I can show you what I made today. Actually, I don't know. You haven't seen what I made in a couple days, have you? I can't like grab my computer and take it with me, can I? You know what? Maybe I can. I'm going to take you guys with me. Yeah, I didn't post the ones I made today. Hold on just a second. I know it's pretty charged. Yeah, my computer is fully charged, so I can take it. I'm going to take y'all with me for a second. It might be dark out there, though. Give me a sip. All right. It's a mobile podcast tonight. Oh my God. Okay. All right. Here's my ornaments. Let me just turn this on. And so this one is a wine glass that's upside down. And I did the red glitter with green. It's some Christmas trees with snow on the inside. I'm trying to get this to where you don't see anyway, Christmas trees with the snow. There's green glitter with the red candle on the top. Shit. This is my ornaments. Dang, you can't really see them, can you? Much. Wait, this way. Shoot. Anyway, yeah, it's just bowls. Dadgummit, I'm turning this thing wrong. And here's the other one, the little thing over here. Oh, that's a shocker. Hold on a second. Okay. Here's the tiny little glass. It's a little mason jar. Look how little. And you just unscrew the top and put a candle in. Pine trees. A few. Not so much. They're not as often. She's in her pen. And this is the one I made the other day, but I'm putting it into a box now. The little sled, and it lights up. This one I made the other day. So I'm going to put this into the box. I just have to get it. I just got the box today. So, and then I found these cute little things. These little trees. It's like candy trees. I know, right? There are a few pine trees. I don't really have any pine. I don't think I have a lot of pine trees in the yard, but if they are, they're really, really super tall. But I found these today. I want to make something with this now. Look at this pretty guy here. So I'm going to be finding something to make with this. Oops, in here with my glue gun. See, I did this today. This is just the beginning. I have to let it glue overnight. But see, the lights are inside. So this is just the start. Now it'll look pretty when it's done. But that's having to dry overnight. But I'm finding things. I've got just a pizza pan, which I can't wait for you guys to see what I do with the pizza pan. It's amazing. I have this awesome idea. So that's going to be fun. So I'm eventually once I'm really getting the hang of it. And I'm probably going to maybe have a little auction. Maybe 3 or 4 of them. I'm going to do like an auction. And then all that money will go towards Pigtails Rescue. When is the I've got some cute stuff here and I can't wait to use it all. Y'all have to look at this. This is my craft table. Y'all see my craft table? Okay. This is some more crafts here. Everything in the box though is all the white snow. Anything that I use for white snow. Watch this. Y'all gonna laugh at me. Look at this is all of like the Christmas trees. You know. More reindeer, all the glass things. I can't stop. I'm obsessed. So that's what I'm doing. This is my madness. And it's funny because when I'm looking up north at places, and believe it or not, my mom and I has been looking at 4-bedroom houses. We only really need a 3, but I'm going to turn my 4th bedroom into my zone. Like I can do my crafts in there. I can do my podcast in there and have up all of my stuff and not be so stuck in a corner where I hit my knees every darn time. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. And I have 2 or 3 places that I'm looking that's a 4-bedroom house. So we'll keep you posted on that. But that's going to be fun to decorate because I've got so much stuff to put up and decorate and for the podcast, and it would be perfect and all that. Get this aimed back in the right direction. Right now, yeah, with pigs, you don't have grass or anything. You don't have to mow. Pigs are worse than goats. People say if you want to mow your yard, get some goats. So, but that's not really a clutter to me because I'm using everything on that table and I'm putting it together piece by piece in all the different things. One of your back, yeah, that's awesome. The whole rest of the house is open and nothing is clutter. And that table is, but I'm using it every day. Like even my mom made something today. And I'm going to show you what my mom made. She did a candle holder too. I'm just going to pick it up. Check this shit out. It's a 3 candle holder, and then she did the flowers in the middle, the holly. So this is what my mom did today. I'm so backwards with this thing. So yeah, that's fucking awesome. But my mantle, oops, let me turn you off. I'm sorry. I'm gonna show y'all my mantle. Oh, I'd have to turn everything on, but I'll turn my lights on. All right, so this is a first for me. And this all the things I've made, and they all light up. So, yeah, that's that's kind of cool. I've never had inside really decorations other than just like a little tabletop tree, which is actually laying over there on the couch. I know. It's almost time to come out, boo. Oh, I'm tripping over shit. So, but anyway, that's I see, now I like to have that extra bedroom. So what I can do is I can set my room up as, like whatever and have like the little bed in there so if people come over, when Terry or them come visit, they'll actually have a place to sleep. Um so I do kind of like that extra bedroom. But it's nice. I'm just you know. But I'm gonna pick like 3 or 4 of my most favorite, best ones, and then try to auction them off, and then the money will go towards Pigtails Rescue. Um, so, and then I just got to figure out like shipping and stuff because I wouldn't want to ship something that I've put together. Those trees, they wobble. They're so brittle. So I just got to figure that out. But yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. And if somebody sees something that they like and want to buy it, then they can, I don't know, make me an offer. We'll do it that way. But I think a few of I'm going to give some as gifts, I think. Um, I'd really like to make, just a small one. I'd really like to make a small one for like my hairdresser because she's awesome. And I don't know. Well, maybe I will give them as gifts. I think my neighbor down the street might want one too. She likes the ones with reindeer on them. So I could do one with a reindeer. So, yeah, if you're not on my Facebook, you won't see the one I'm posting. I wait until I have at least 3 or 4 made before I post. So, like I didn't post those 2 I made today because I was waiting to have a couple more. And like I said, that there's one waiting to work on tomorrow, and the pizza thing is going to be cool as shit. I wait till y'all see that. So I got to spray paint that tomorrow. By the time I got to the spray paint today, it was raining. So I've got to get that painted first and let that get dry, and it'll probably take a couple coats. So I'll let y'all know about the pizza thing. I'm kind of excited about that one. Other than that, I've just been jabbing my jaws tonight, and I'm sorry I didn't have a topic, but I just figured it would just be just bullshitting about whatever. I'm sure everybody watched the elections, and it didn't matter whatever way it went. Congratulations to the winner. Because we don't discuss that in here, but congratulations to Donald Trump. And I'm tired of watching the commercials, I'm Donald Trump and I approve this message. Y'all know what I'm saying. I can't stand them damn commercials. I'm so glad that shit's over. I'm so tired of dealing with this one and this one. And I'm over it. I'm glad it's done. So, the squirrel story. The squirrel story. I don't think so. What's the squirrel? Okay, type fast. What's the squirrel story? That's almost like a tongue twister. It's getting in that time of year. I'm getting stuffy already. Oh, and have y'all noticed that? Okay, so there's Hurricane Raphael. It has turned into a hurricane. Oh, yes. Now, I didn't hear the story of how that all started. I don't understand how people could raid his house just over an animal. I didn't get the whole story, but I have heard that Peanut lost his life. So I didn't know about it. Was that the same household? What, did he have a raccoon? I didn't know he had a raccoon. I thought he's been with that squirrel for a couple years. But I don't know. But how? Oh, but here's what I don't understand. Like, what was it? So a judge had to sign off on a house raid. I'm not understanding a charge. What is the charge that they would go in and kill animals when these animals had a nice, happy, loving home? I don't understand. If they needed permits, then you work on getting permits for them. You don't go in and kill the animals. I don't understand what that whole thing was about and how it came about. Because I'll tell you, somebody would have a major lawsuit on their hand. Okay, then you go get permits. You don't raid somebody's house and kill the fucking animal. That's a little excessive. They would have a major lawsuit on their fucking hands, I'll tell you right now. Because if they're raiding because they were having animals without permits, well, why would they kill them though? I don't understand. It doesn't matter who turned them in. I wanted it doesn't matter. Then the things that needed to be done apparently wasn't done. I mean, there is a lot that has to go into a house raid. I don't think you quite understand how much paperwork and everything goes into a house raid. Why would they raid a house when you give the people the chance to get the fucking permits that they need? It just doesn't make sense. I don't know. I don't agree with it. Yeah. Someone somewhere in the whole thing fucked up. That's what I don't understand. I don't understand why people are in other people's business. Mind your own business. Pay attention to what you're doing or what needs to be done in your fucking life and keep your nose out of everybody else's business. How about that? I see these things on all the time oh, did you see the new Mama Tot drama? Who cares? It's not your fucking drama. Move on and leave them alone. You don't need to stick your nose in people's business, and it don't belong there. They don't know you. It's none of your fucking business. I just don't understand why people have to be up in everybody else's business. I'll be the first one to say, none of your business. Go away. I don't care. I don't pay enough attention to anyone to be up in people's business. I don't care. I hear drama, I walk away from it. I don't do that. I don't get up in people's business. I don't talk shit about people to keep shit going. If people tell me something, it stops right there. I don't fucking tell people what I don't like that. 24 years I was a police officer. I had no choice but to be in people's business because they called me to tell me their business. And I'll tell you, I loved my job. Don't get me wrong. I had a wonderful career, but I don't miss hearing everybody's fucking problems every day. I'll tell you that right now. I don't care what kind of problem you had. I'm glad it's not me that has to take that fucking report for you anymore. I get to think about myself and my piggies and pay attention to what my home is. I'm home. I'm not in people's business anymore. And I'm happy. And y'all remember how miserable I was when I was rotating every month. And oh, I'm back on day shift. And oh shit, I'm back on nights. And oh, got to go back to day shift. I don't miss that one bit. I'm on a sleep schedule. I'm sleeping better, not the best still. That's going to take time to get totally back into normal, but I'm sleeping better because I'm on a schedule. And I'm so happy about that. I just don't stay to your own business. So, yeah, I had heard about it briefly, but I never knew the whole story, which probably, you know what? We probably don't know the whole story. There was probably more going on behind the scenes that we know about or being talked about. I don't know. I don't care. I mean, I feel bad that trust me, believe me, if someone broke in my house and killed my animals, they would have a serious lawsuit. And I'd be a very rich woman. But you know, I don't bother anybody to do anything for that to happen. So, but I have my babies and you know, but you don't need a permit for the babies that I have. But if you want to rescue an animal and if it needs a permit, then go get the fucking permit and you'll be done and safe and let them take pictures and report you. Here's my permit. Kiss it. Yeah. I mean, how simple is that? Kiss my ass. I have a fucking permit, Karen. Bye. Just do what you're supposed to do. I don't know if he had a permit or didn't. I don't know. I haven't looked into it. If I hear drama, I scroll on. I just can't. There are some people out there that are just constantly drama and they look for drama. And if the drama stops, they'll start it up again. I don't like people like that. I distance myself from people that are like that. I don't. People can run their mouth. And the way I look at it is karma will get you. And I might have one little thing to say about it and I never mention it again. And that's just the way that's just the way it goes. I've seen too much shit in police work to get too upset over somebody else's BS. Yes, that's exactly right. Their life is so miserable. They strive off of the drama of other lives. That is exactly right. Misery loves company. I've told people that in the past. I've had people tell me, oh, I don't do drama. They're nothing but fucking drama. And they're usually the cause of the drama. And I don't, that's when I separate myself. I don't deal well with drama. I get mad. And I leave or I walk away or whatever it is I got to do, but you ain't getting drama out of me. I'm not that. Oh yeah. Because why would they kill? I can understand if the raccoon was hissing or something because it was scared. But a squirrel? Why would anyway, and I don't even want to think about it because it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. For testing for oh, stop it. If they were, didn't he take the squirrel to the vet? Like, didn't he have a vet for the damn thing? There's another people that have a damn, her name is Thumbelina, the squirrel. She's adorable. And they take her to the vet. And you know that they must have a permit and the vet care. Did they ask him? That's what I'm saying. We don't know the story. Did they ask him for a permit? Did they give him a chance to get a permit if he didn't have one? Like, the vet can help you. There are exotic animal veterinarians out there that will take care of your animals. Like, they will assist you in getting what permits you need and who to send them through and all of that. It's not that difficult. As long as you show that your place, they're giving a happy home and that you have a vet. Like, if they were doing that, I don't understand how a judge signed off on a house raid. That just doesn't make sense. Again, I don't know the whole story. I wasn't there. I'm not them. I don't know what chances they were given or not given or talked to or take them to court. You fucking house raid over a damn squirrel. Come on. There's one chick that has 2 raccoons and people are constantly, oh, your raccoons are fat. They're overweight. They're fat. They're overweight. That's none of your business. That's not. I see people with pigs all the time that are huge and overweight. But you know what? They're not my pigs. And it's not my place to say, you need to raise your pig a certain way. It's not my place to do that. So I shut my fucking mouth. Like a lot of people should. Sometimes my hoof trimmers aren't here in time and I'll post a video and, oh my God, you need to have those hooves trimmed ASAP. They're too long. Bitch, you don't know. You do not know. I have somebody coming. I should not have to explain myself to some Karen who thinks everybody needs to raise pigs the same way. Everybody has dogs. They train their dogs different. Everybody has their own way of raising their own animals, and everybody needs to mind their own fucking business. Right? Because they wouldn't like it if somebody was on them about something. I don't know who that is. Who's Dukin the piggy? I see. Oh, who's Duncan? What happened to? I don't want to know. I really don't want to know. If somebody killed the damn pig, I don't want to know about it. I don't want to know. I will get so attached to a pig I've never met, and I follow him on Instagram. I followed Esther the Wonder Pig for fucking ever since the start of me having Lollipop, and I joined Instagram. And Esther passed away last year, and I was in absolute tears. And she lives in Canada. But she was a breast cancer survivor. She had to go through all that, and she survived it. And then she had this surgery and had part of her right rear hoof removed. And she went through that and she learned how to rewalk and everything. Like, she was just a wonderful, wonderful pig. And you fell in love with her and the parents. And there Wallace the fucking warthog. I followed that damn thing and I fell in love with him over the internet, and he passed away. And I was awful. I was sobbing, and I've never even met the damn thing. Oh, I haven't heard about him. But it's not as much as people put information out there. Please don't overfeed your piggies. Your piggies need to be, give your piggies a certain amount. Yes, they're allowed to have treats, but you can give them healthy treats as well. And people just constantly feed or put food down, and they eat constantly, or they won't keep them out of the dog food, and they go in and eat half the fucking dog food, and then their feed too. And their pigs are huge and obese, and they're fat blind, and they can't walk. And that's horrible. But it's not my place to say, don't do that. It's not my pig. I can't do it. Yeah. Yeah. I don't like it. I don't like it when people do that. I don't like it when people are like that. Yeah. No, me neither. So, but anyway, yeah. Y'all already know how I am about animals, and I'm strict with my animals, and she gets hurt. They all get their fair share of treats. They'll get apples, or they'll get a vegetable, or they'll get some cookies. And if it's one of their birthdays, then they all get a cupcake. But it's not an everyday, all day thing. I don't have one obese pig. I don't have one fat blind pig. And I'm going to keep it that way. My vet told me that my pigs were freaking perfect weight, not too fat, not too skinny. So anyway, so Saturday, I'm going to do a live stream on YouTube for while we're getting our tattoos. So I probably won't have the podcast Sunday night because I'm doing the live stream Saturday, and Sunday the girls will leave in the afternoon, and then I'm probably going to pass the fuck out. So yeah. So like I said, I will be on Saturday night. Our appointment is at 5, but I probably won't start right at 5. We'll probably go on about 6 o'clock or so because there's 4 of us to get tattoos. So we'll be there a little while, and we'll just be having some fun doing that. I might should I do a live stream while I'm looking at my cars? I don't know. Or I could just wait until I get it and post what I got. So that's probably what I'll do. We'll just do it Saturday night. So I'll be on Saturday night instead of Sunday night if you guys would like to come on and have some fun with us while we're having a cocktail and getting our tats. And I hope everybody has a good couple of days. Why isn't this working? Is my battery dying over here? Oh, okay. Oh, my battery's dying in my... Oh, it's unplugged. Forgot. I unplugged my phone. I mean, the computer. Whoopsie. I damn sure did. I was like, why isn't anything working? Yep. Okay. So I'm like, why is it not working? Gum, I thought the battery's on. Okay. Well, at least it's working now. Okay. My damn mouse wasn't. Okay. I am going to be live on Clapper for a little longer. And thank you guys so much for joining me today. It was fun, even though we talked about everything and nothing. I love y'all. See you Saturday.